I hope you'll excuse the state of my hair and the fan in the background, but I hate summer and this is the only way that I can deal. Hello my lovely readers and queers, welcome back to my channel. I am Franny and today I am back, late to the party as always, but back with my video on my most anticipated new releases for the months of July and August. Contrary to past years, this summer there are so many interesting books coming out that I am so excited about that I cannot wait to get to, which is weird because usually, the best books or most hype books come out before the summer so that you already have them for the summer, because that's when most people read. If you have seen the past videos in this series, you will know that I'm not going to go too much into details. I will not tell you too much about the books because I like to go into them without knowing too much. I will leave all the links for all the books that I talk about in the description down below. So if you want to know more, you can definitely go and check them out for yourselves. I am just going to tell you the books when they come out and why they caught my interest, why I'm excited about their release, and that's gonna be it. So short and sweet. And since I'm late to the party, some of these books have already come out, but we'll just go ahead and ignore that. Let's pretend that you're watching this before July starts. Okay. So without further ado, let's jump right in. First up, coming out on July 9th, we have The Anthropologists by Aysegül Savas. And this one is on my radar because in 2021, I'm not sure, but I read White on White by this author and it was so weird. I really loved that book and I am so excited to see what this author has written next. And the line that hooked me to this book was this one. The author's fine, precise craft turns the anthropologist's simple apartment search into a soulful, often funny examination of modern coupledom, home building, and expat life in a universal modern city. And I just find all of that very, very interesting. So I cannot wait. And this one is going to be quite on the shorter side, I think below 200 pages, just like White on White was. And I am so excited. I am so excited. Also, whoever is responsible or in charge of Aysegül Savas covers, great job. Also coming out on July 9th, there's The Spellshop by Sarah Beth Durst. This is supposed to be a cozy fantasy story that is along the lines of Legends and Lattes, and I enjoyed that book back when I read it couple years ago, I think. It has such a cute cover and I'm actually listening to this one right now on audio. Caitlin Davies is narrating it and she's doing such an incredible job. So I can tell you that this one is about a librarian who, due to a fire, is forced to leave the library where she was working as well as the empire's capital to go back to her hometown with a spider plant as her only companion, and there she will have to basically find a way to start her life over. And that's kind of where I'm at. I want to see how it continues, but it definitely has that cozy vibe, so I will tell you more when I'm done reading it. On July 16th comes out The Bang Bang Sisters by Rio Youers. This is supposed to be an action-packed comedy sort of book, and it's about the two main characters who are in the same band, but they also act as vigilantes in their spare time, I think. And I'll be honest, the reason why this is on my radar is that I found out that the audiobook is narrated by Kristen C, and if you have been on my channel for any length of time, you should know that Kristen C is my go-to voice narrator. Whatever she narrates, I will definitely give a try, and this is no exception, and I'm quite excited about this one. On July 23rd, we have Gravity Lost by LM Sagas. Now, this is the second book in the Ambitstrand series, and in June, I finished reading Cascade Failure, which was the first book in this series, and that ending, that ending was a lot to take in. And I don't understand the marketing strategy, the plan, the publisher's decision. I don't care. It doesn't make sense, but I don't care. Cascade Failure came out in March, and this July we're getting the sequel already, and I am totally fine with it because I need it. Because as soon as it comes out, I'm going to start it because things happened, okay? And I need answers. I need some characters to pull their shit together, okay, and do what I want them to do and find their way back to each other. I need it, okay? I am so excited. I cannot wait. If you haven't read Cascade Failure yet, this is the right moment to do so because you're gonna have the sequel immediately available, okay? So go and read it, like right now. I swear July 23rd is going to be the death of me. On July 23rd, also, we're getting Queen Bee by Juno Dawson. Now, this is the prequel in Her Majesty's Royal Coven series that I adore. I'm in love with that series. I think it's genius. I think it's brilliant. I think it should be so much more loved and known and read. It's going to be set in the 1530s, and it is going to be about Anne Boleyn, which is, yes, an important figure in our history, but also a key figure in this Majesty's Royal Coven organization origin story. I will say I am more excited about the actual third installment in this series, like the actual sequel, because things are happening in this series and every book ends in a huge mind-blowing cliffhanger. Okay, so I need to know what happens next, not what happens before, but I will take it. I will take everything that Juno Dawson is going to give me when it comes to this series, okay? Especially because the audiobooks in this series are narrated by Nicola Coughlan, which, like, despite being a very famous actress now, despite her commitment to Bridgerton and anything and everything that comes with that, she's still finding the time to keep narrating this series, okay? And I appreciate her so much for that because she's perfect for narrating this story. And now we move on to August. On August 6th, Death at Morning House by Maureen Johnson is coming out, and I am quite excited. I have come to appreciate Maureen Johnson as a YA mystery author with her Truly Devious series. If we do not consider the last installment in that series, because that was just, I don't know what it was, okay? I don't know what it was supposed to be, but it did not work. She shouldn't have written that. So let's pretend that that installment doesn't exist. And this book is not going to be about Stevie. It's going to be a whole new story, and thank goodness for that. I haven't really read the synopsis. I think it's going to follow the same structure. And with that, I mean, there's a crime in the past, and then it's somehow going to be connected to a storyline in the present time. And that's okay with me. That's all I need to know. And the audiobook is going to be narrated by Catherine Littrell, and I really like them as a voice narrator, so I cannot wait. I'm excited. Also, coming out on August 6th, we have The Pairing by Casey McQuiston, okay? I mean, August 6th, right? That's the day. After Red, White, and Royal Blue, after One Last Stop, Casey McQuiston is kind of like a go-to author, you know? Like, if they're going to write something, I am going to read it. I haven't read the Shara Wheeler book yet. That one I'm not quite so sure. That might be the one exception to the rule. At the moment, I don't feel like I really want to read it, which is, it's fine, it's fine. But The Pairing, right? The Pairing, this book is about two bisexual exes. Okay, we have exes, we have a second chance at romance, which, you know, my hopeless romantic heart is all for it, okay? You deserve a second chance. I don't know you, but you deserve a second chance already. So it is about two bisexual exes who accidentally book the same European food and wine tour and challenge each other to a hookup competition to prove that they're over each other. Except that they're definitely not. Of course they're not. Come on, who are we kidding? I mean, a European food and wine tour? Are you kidding me? Like, that sounds like the perfect romance story. Two exes, food, Europe. Do we need more? No, we do not. And yes, I confess I have an e-arc of this one and I am resisting, okay? I am not reading it because the audiobook is going to be narrated by Emma Galvin and Max Mayers, and I want to listen to the audiobook. That's the way I want to consume this story, and so I am patiently waiting and restraining myself. It's hard okay? It's not easy, but I'm doing it for me. I am doing it for me and for this book. When I tell you that so many great books are coming out this summer, I mean it, and you are seeing it. I am showing you that great books are coming out this summer, and this is just the cherry on top. This is the confirmation, okay? Because on August 15th, Not for the Faint of Heart is coming out. Not for the Faint of Heart by Lex Croucher, and this is going to be a queer retelling of Robin Hood, just like When an Art Are Not in Love was a queer retelling of the Arthurian legend, and we all know how much I loved that book. It is not a secret, okay? It was the best book that I read in January. It is one of the best queer retellings that I've read to this date, and Lex Croucher can do it, okay? They can do it. They can do it all. I mean, who doesn't love Robin Hood? Please tell me. And this is going to be a great retell. I cannot wait, okay? I cannot wait. And the last book that I want to mention in this video is A Bánh Me for Two by Trinity Nguyen. Sorry, Trinity, that's not what I wanted to do right there. But anyways, this book is on my radar because it is set in Vietnam. It is about food. It is about street food. It is about two girls falling in love. So we have a YA sapphic book, which is always a very good starting point with me. And something about this, something about the synopsis, something about the cover, something about the name, something about this book is giving me Fake Dates and Mooncakes by Shirley vibes. And I read the book Nay. I devoured that book last summer. I was on the beach. I think I read it in a day and a half or something. It was so good. It was so good. And I think this book is going to be just as good, on the same level, if not more. Who knows? Who can say? But I am so excited. It comes out on August 20th, and that's exactly when I'll be on my summer break, on my summer holiday. And I think it might be one of the books that I read this summer when I'm at the beach. I am so excited. I'm there for it. I cannot wait. And this is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching it. Please let me know in the comments down below if you have heard about any of these books, if you're excited about any of them, and let me know what books you are highly anticipating that are coming out in the months of July and August. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon in my next video, but until then, have a good one, take care, and keep reading queer books. Warm hugs. Bye. It is so hot. I am sweating my face off. That's not good.